we are live now.
We are live in the
Welcome,
motherfucker.
folks. This is the inaugural episode of Thought Brokers on YouTube. We will be moving to our own channel as soon as we can go live on that. We just kind of set that up today.
We put the deposit down on the apartment.
So we will be doing that there. We are true crime and all things in between. And it's going to be awesome. So let's kind of debut our fucking theme song.
Our fucking theme song, man.
Let's do it, man.
And Whisker, I said, what kind of theme song do you want? I said, sky's the limit. She goes, old school hip hop. And I'm like,
yeah.
I'll be right back.
That's my jam, man. And AC delivered. He fucking delivered. So here we go.
Yo, turn the microphone up. Yo, check this out. SamIam and A.C in your sight. That's what I'm talking about. We on the line tonight. Yeah. It must be Friday night, huh? Check it, right? Thought brokers on the air. It gotta be Friday night. You know A.C and SamIam. Every take come tight. They come correct with the true crime. Cut through the hype. If you ain't tapped in yet, you behind on sight. They got the news, got the facts. Every angle they glean. Thought brokers breaking down true crime coats in between. Story veterans, seasoned voices sitting the scene. They've been cooking up these cases for a hot minute clean. If there was trophies for getting lit and still going live, they sweep the whole award show. Every medal, all five. Buzz brain, sharp tape, still the logic survive. They keep it honest, keep it raw, keep the madness alive. And it's not only news, it's the jokes that they choose. Words are hard. One-star strip clubs, they review the rules. Very passionate rundowns on them toys who can use. Amazon confessionals, pick a product and muse. Alex murder, OJ headlines, Gypsy Rose in the file, twin flame scammers, Menendez on the case profile. People kidnapped, hoodwinked with a digital smile, scammed and straight up whack. It's in the docket on trial. It don't matter the fatter that the storyline stack. The better payoff in the end when they're running it back. They break it down frame by frame, every detail intact. Never slack, never clock out. They stay on the attack. Let's act. SamIam and A.C. SamIam and A.C. That perspective is key. Perfect duo to make you look and actually see all the bad in the world, all the rot underneath. From the killers to the monsters living right down the street. They ain't stuck on pretty phrases. They don't dance round facts. Ain't too many extra fillers when they talk on the acts. They just lay it how it is. How these villains react. Bang, bang, case closed. Bodies vanish on track. What about coke? They got that every chapter and song. From the quiet gated suburbs to the doctrines gone wrong. When the power and obsession run insanely strong. They call it twisted out. Tell you why it's been wrong. So long. Somewhere out there is a system that keeps letting it slide. Whole towns look the other way, just protecting the pride. But the brokers pull receipts, bring the truth to the light. Name the patterns that repeat when the money's in sight. Probably best in the world at exposing the scheme. So sit down, let the feed roll. Welcome into the stream. One of the best boy-girl tag teams you ever have seen. Pulling threads on every case till the motives are clean. Words are hard, yeah, Sam, but you still land tough. Hard as hell, but you spin them when the topics are rough. Might laugh at the stumbles when the phrasing is scuffed, but the insight stays sharp and the research enough. Yeah, A.C, yo, where you at? Light the vibe, set the scene. Joints, blunts, gummies line, keep the stress off the screen. Beer, vodka, or some whiskey while they comb through the mean. Say it with me, pour it up, keep the conscience clean.
Oh, look at that.
Name ringing every feed that you see. SamIam and A.C bring the oddity spree. Thought brokers, where the thoughts and the brain waves agree. Thoughts and brain matter, that's the only real currency.
Thoughts and brain matter, that's the real currency.
To your door, from the headlines to the footnotes you ain't heard before. They entangle all the rumors, leave the truth at the core. Every Friday, different rabbit hole to fall and explore. Yeah, thought brokers pick a platform, they already on it. From the phone in your hand to the screen where you want it. They lace a random fact, drop a gem, make you ponder upon it. Put a feather in your bonnet with the way that they flaunt it. And if you hate one-star strip club reviews they spit, then you ain't home, you off base. You ain't built for this wit, far from it. Wrong stomach for the jokes that they fit. They stay blunt, never filter. They just let that break. Thought brokers, SamIam and A.C.
I got this, sorry.
You see we still have the chat over here.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out how to get us.
What is hard?
What is hard? Just hanging out on Friday, doing gummies and joints. They dissecting every angle, put a case in the point. Friday nights, turn forensic, and they sharpen the points. Every time stamp marks.
How's that?
Clues in the joints. Thought brokers hit the follow, like and share. brokers on time. Stockbrokers on time. SamIam and A.C. Keep the truth in the rhyme. Friday night, tune in. Let it sharpen your mind. Stockbrokers sign off. Till the next deep dive. Grind. Get right.
To answer your question, David. I'm good like that. The thing is, that I'm fucking good like that.
That is amazing.
I'm a fucking musician, and I fucking do it. And I know what the fuck has to happen. And
Right?
your wife told me to do something, and I do it. Period.
I love that.
One day she told me to do a Medicare robot, and I fucking did it.
And he did, and it's amazing.
So I did that. So obviously I'm going to do this. This is chicken feed compared to that. So
Right, this is so quick.
yeah. So I mean, I did that about what, an hour?
Yeah.
About an hour and 20 minutes. So
Literally, you're like, what genre? And I'm like, 90s hip hop.
I was hoping she would say ska or like something like, like Big Bad Voodoo Daddy or something.
Right.
Oh, God.
That'd be kind of fun too.
Right. What's that squirrel not zippers?
Jeez Louise.
Man. Yeah. So yeah, well, you guys subscribe. Thank you very much, Tin Whiskers, for subscribing. You're the best. Let's get
Yes.
this comment real quick.
One question. Am I supposed to be hearing it on stereo or only on YouTube, because I can't hear it on stereo?
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube, because then we got a double feed. So if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Perfect. And then Dave is going to hold down the fort, so make sure we can get people over. But yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube's where it's at, man. As you can see, it's like Tin Whiskers. Am I everything that you thought?
Yeah. That's funny.
I've shattered every expectation. I know.
I guess I don't have to do that. It's coming down.
Juan Rivera, hola. ¿Cómo están ustedes? Yo, ¿qué pasa, Juanito? Make sure this is the Married Couple channel, obviously. That's why you're saying it. But
Yes.
we have the new channel, which is called @ThoughtBrokers, because
Yes.
I forgot the S. No one has that name. So if you put Stereo's still alive. Yeah, it is. It is. I just have it lowered because now you're going to hear to us, right? So they can hear me, but it's just going to suck. So make sure to go to @ThoughtBrokers right now and hit the subscribe button, and then also get your whole family to do it.
Yeah.
That would be really help out. And next week we'll be live on that channel.
We will. We'll have all of this figured out.
It's figured out. It's a forethought. So we did all this stuff and we crammed for it, right?
We did.
We forgot to do a show though.
Yeah.
No content.
Right. I literally, so I was thinking, we are, folks, if you've listened to AC and I do our, true crime shit and whatever cults, you know that last May we did a whole month dedicated to Masturbation Month. May is International Masturbation Month. And
1.5 days, Sammy. Make sure you rub as many out as you can.
Exactly. So, as we were listening to our new theme song, which I love, I was Googling and I was like, cults that have masturbation as a thing. I don't know. And then it pulled up, there are certain high control groups and alternative spiritual movements that incorporate masturbation and sexual practices directly into their doctrine and daily rituals. So the first one that came up was One Taste. It's the Orgasmic Meditation Cult. They were founded in 2004, so they're 20, it's a wellness company that became the subject of intense controversy as federal scrutiny words, and it's frequently characterized by ex-members as a sex cult. So.
I would say so.
Yeah. So the practice centered around orgasmic meditation, or OM, a partnered practice involving a 15-minute timer. A woman is either masturbated by a partner or stroked externally to reach a state of mindfulness.
Mindfulness, or
with heavy emphasis on the female orgasm. I can get behind that.
I would be the president of that cult. because I am all about it.
Yeah, most of these cults are all about the male orgasm. So we'll see. And then it says controversy. Former members accused the group of exploitation, indoctrination, and coercing employees or students into providing sexual acts for leaders and paying heavy fees for classes.
Of course.
Classical cult.
What level masturbator are you?
I really want to dig more into this. I just Googled it now, so it's going to be on my list of to-dos for when we go down the cult rabbit hole.
Yeah, but this was really our last masturbation hurrah.
Yeah, so I figure, but we could definitely do, we've done stories on, deep dives on cults that have taken multiple episodes. So I mean, I thought, maybe.
I mean, maybe, I guess. Do you guys masturbate any other time that's not May? I don't. I only masturbate in May, so.
You're such a liar.
I don't have to. Yeah. Oh man. So what else about this cult? This is it's a sexual cult.
Yes.
That focuses on the female masturbation.
Yes. Let's look it up better.
Yeah.
One Taste.
I had it too. One Taste. Yeah. There it is.
Oh, there's a whole Department of Justice thing on this.
Yeah.
Let's look at Wikipedia.
Horny young teacher loves coming inside female students. By the way, here it is.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and that's right. 12 signs that someone may be involved in a cult. Constant masturbation.
Right.
Is being masturbated.
Yeah, so it says One Taste Incorporated, currently operating as the Institute of OM, is a business sponsoring seminars, classes, workshops, lectures, and discussion groups around the orgasmic meditation. So the Institute of Orgasmic Meditation is what they are now. In June of 2025, a federal prosecution convicted One Taste leaders Nicole Dadone and Rachel Churwitz, also known, Churwitz, also known as Rachel Pelletier, or Pelletier, or whatever if you're French, for the crime of forced labor conspiracy for the mistreatment of its employees. In 2026, Dadone, was sentenced to 9 years imprisonment, and Churwitz was received 6.5 years. So,
Jesus, I think it's a little harsh. Let's Tin Whiskers has something to say a couple times. So let's make sure that he's involved.
Turn up.
And it's awesome, dude. That's a great tune, high energy. And
thanks, man.
Yeah.
I'm loving everything. I'm loving everything, and I think it's great.
Thank you so much. It's fucking awesome.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
I honestly do it a lot for the musicians on stereo because I'm always thinking about that, and I want to come through for people.
Absolutely.
Months do you speak of? Me in Italy, maybe we could have this in Rome.
Every day is masturbation. Every day. Rome is masturbation.
Masturbation in rectal practices? Sounds like a winner to me. It is leaders like these that give other leaders bad name. Like the Waco.
Yeah,
and the
David Koresh.
Scientologist.
Yeah.
We've deep dived into Scientology quite a bit.
For 2 years we were together talking about these things, so we're well seasoned with this.
We are.
We've talked about horrible shit. We've interviewed people. We've interviewed people who've lost children. We've interviewed
A district attorney,
ex-cons, people from TikTok. We did a whole deep dive on Who the Fuck Did I Marry?
Right.
That was a big one. But yeah, how about this one? Former cult member says masturbating to MTV accidentally saved his life.
Oh.
First of all, masturbating to MTV. So this must have been way back in the day.
In the 80s?
Right. The 80s. I want my MTV.
80s or 90s,
Yeah.
maybe.
Earlier this month, let's see when this was done. No. So this is a couple years ago. This was 2020, but still. So in 2020, back in 1997, HBO released a 4-part docuseries, Heaven's Gate, a UFO cult whose members died by mass suicide in 1997, right?
Right.
So one of the series' most surprising moments was one former member of Heaven's Gate revealed that masturbating to MTV accidentally saved him from becoming one of the 38 people who died alongside the cult leader Marshall Dew Applewhite. That's
Whoa.
Marshall Applewhite, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
You know about this man?
Huh?
You know about him? You know about Heaven's Gate?
A little bit, yeah.
It's fucked.
Yes.
During his 20 plus years of existence, Heaven's Gate forced strict rules on its members, including 3 major offenses which could result in someone being excommunicated from the religious group. One of those offenses was listed as sensuality, permitting arousal in thought or in action, not nipping it in the butt. It's like I want to have sexual relations with you. Stop it. Hey Sarah, what's up? Hey, hello, Sarah. So pardon our mess. But we're
We're there. We're fine.
We put the keys on. The money's in escrow. We're about to sign it on the house soon.
Right.
So permitting arousal is horrible. You can't just allow people to talk to you like that. Like who? Like have sex with me? No.
Right. Mm.
And then Heaven's Gate member. So this Heaven's Gate member, therefore, he was celibate and not permitted to masturbate. So no one is. So on top of it, they punish you for being inside of this cult. So you're going to be away from people. They tell you not to talk to people. Everyone's suppressive. They're going to tell you the non-truths of the world. You're the one that's enlightened, not them.
Right.
You are going to stop having sex. You are going to not masturbate. And this is how we're going to get to our UFO utopia. Obviously, I mean, it's obvious progressions, right? If you stop fucking and masturbating, you will get to your UFO utopia. One of the few surviving Heaven's Gate cultists, who goes by the name Sawyer, was interviewed by HBO for the series, and he revealed that he departed from the group in 1994 after he committed an offense. I remember turning on MTV one time, and a boy did that inflame me. What? Well, okay, I see what you said. Okay, I remember putting on MTV and one time, and boy, did that inflame me. That sounds better, right?
Right.
Right. Seeing women dancing around half clad, I was off the wagon. I was occasionally masturbating. I would have a thought, and the thought was so powerful, I couldn't hold it back. I just had to take my dick out and just whack it right there. And so I didn't even have the desire to ask for help. It was intense. Could you imagine such an intense desire to masturbate that you were willing to forego your belief system?
That's insane. I mean, honestly, it is a true testament to human nature, or you know what I mean. It is not natural to suppress that. I mean, it isn't. And we were meant to procreate, or just enjoy in the pleasure of it all. And it is not natural to suppress those feelings, those urges.
It's true.
That's where shit goes awry.
So it's working gangbusters, by the way. So we got Tin Whiskers and we have Sarah.
Yeah.
So we have 2 people. Sarah, please follow the this channel, the Married Couple channel.
Yes.
And then you go to at Thought Brokers, find us there, kind of the same color logo scheme, and you'll be able to see us there. And then that way you can find us next week without a problem.
Yeah, so next week we should be able to go live on YouTube. Just takes a little. We literally just made the YouTube channel today, so
today, and we're like, we forgot.
It takes 24 hours. We forgot it takes 24 hours for you to be able to go live. So
I made the audio synthetic one as well, and then I started posting shorts. But then I remembered, that's right. I need either 50 followers or have to wait 24 hours, or whatever. So that's as well. So
yep.
I'll give you the link there so you can follow that as well.
Yep.
Done, my girl. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So obviously these things have these cults have like a nasty, right? Like I keep thinking about it. It really seared into my brain, the FLDS.
Yes.
With the children and the 13-year-old, like a 45-year-old guy walking across. Like imagine your community is like a circle of tiny houses, and then in the middle, like one 45-year-old man brings his like 9-year-old daughter, and one 45-year-old man brings his like whatever.
After we get out of masturbation month, I do want to. There was a secondary sect of the FLDS that formed after Warren Jeffs went to jail. But what I find interesting about, and what I want to bring into the masturbation month part of it is, when I was researching and watching the documentary about that, Warren Jeffs from prison told his whole congregation, his whole flock of cultists, cult followers, that they shouldn't, even if they're married, or have sex with their wives.
What?
Yeah.
Well, it's only
They
for
they were
procreation.
they were no longer able to have babies. They were not able to engage in sexual acts, even though they were married. Some of them were actually married, and then they had their sister wives and shit. But he proclaimed from jail, "This is, if I'm not getting it, you're not getting it." One would think,
Oh, he's a
and
hater. He's just a hater.
yeah,
Okay, I
pretty
got
much.
you.
He didn't really say it that way, but that's what he meant. And then this guy decided to form his own. He said he was now the prophet instead of Warren Jeffs, and God
Of
had
course.
come to him, and men started bringing him their daughters and shit.
Can you
It was
imagine? That's all. The only thing you have to do is like be like. So he's basically Scar from Lion King,
yes,
where
yes,
the king is in jail or whatever, and
yeah,
he's like, well,
yeah.
I'm voiced
Now I'm
I'm,
gonna do it.
I'm voiced by Jeremy Irons. Therefore, I want you to bring me your freshest 10-year-olds. You know, cult leader can sleep with
Right.
your wife. Exactly. Yeah, only the cult leader can sleep with the wife. That's right. It's
Mm-hmm.
these are they learned over time what works and what doesn't. Right. If you
Well,
open it up,
right. Really, the cult leader is there to get his own dick wet, and if
right,
you have to, you get to too when he says
right, and
so.
let me put some color on that. So the psychology behind cults and why people join. Early childhood, humans seek meaning and sense of belonging through their relationships, careers, personal beliefs, etc. And this search is the purpose for a fundamental part of like what it means to be human. So we are tribal people. We're animals of we need to be in packs. You know, we need to be together. We're social animals. Um, the need to belong is a powerful instinct, and it's part of our DNA. As social creatures, we depend on each other to survive. So, you know, it takes a village actually means it takes a village. Um, Cults offer and fulfill these innate desires to provide members with a tight knit community dedicated to what they view as an important cause, because vulnerable individuals such as children, the elderly, and those with disabilities or mental health challenges are more likely to fall into this trap set by cults who prey upon the desperate to find their purpose and sense of belonging. So the cult leader understands this innate want to be a part of something. Um, it can be vague, but obviously they become more sophisticated, like, you know, all the way to Twin Flames. It has a very sophisticated outlook.
Oh,
Back to like Dianetics, that wasn't even a cult yet, that like
Right.
turned into a
That
cult.
became Scientology.
Right. What are the chances that the most prolific, science fiction writer of all time, happens to make a science fiction religion, and he has Dianetics, and then he actually voices that says, "There's no money in books. I got to make a religion." And then what are the
Right.
chances? Poof! A fucking religion came up. Wow. So the co-leader understands this. You know, L. Ron Hubbard understood this. Miscavige understands this. Koresh understood this.
Yeah.
So any one of these of us are susceptible to periods of like vulnerability, such as losing a loved one, going through a breakup. Therefore, we have all the potential to be manipulated into following the rules of a person, group that we've come to trust during the moment of weakness. In fact, most people don't even realize that they're joining a cult. They just think they're joining a community. This proves the common misconception that only mentally unstable people or strange people join cults. That's wrong. They become mentally unstable when they're in there. They become strange when
Right.
they're in there.
Well, the
'Cause-
cult leader is like an abusive partner, right?
Exactly.
They love bomb you in the beginning.
Right.
You know, you join this cult, it's all, you know, sunshines and rainbows. And then over time, you know, they whittle away at your self-confidence and your self-worth. And then all of a sudden now you're, you know, giving a hand job to the leader because he asked for a happy ending on his massage.
And you're a boy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that, how many, I mean, how many cults have we gone over, that, you know, I mean, that's ultimately where it ends. You know, the leader is really just having this cult for their own gain, their own sexual desires, their own financial worth and things like that. So,
guys on stereo. Sparkle Look's gone. But let's just think we are on the Married Couple podcast. The link that's on just above our heads there. If you'd like to see our beautiful mugs,
Yes.
you can hit that, and you're going to see
Oh,
us.
AC, you're muted on, or never mind. I think you're unmuted now. Never
I'm
mind.
unmuted. Yeah. And so if you want to meet us there, just think you can. And I'm going to mute myself now so you don't get double thing, but you can see us there. Thank you. And if you can, subscribe.
Yes.
All right. So this is going to be tough. So she's totally right.
I think you can. I've got myself unmuted on stereo with my phone turned down. People can hear us, but we can't. It won't double.
Mine doesn't go all the way down for whatever reason. It's like
Okay.
a tiny. It's like, so.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, she's totally right. She's right. It's they know to play. They know to play on what humans are intrinsically made to do, which is we need to find a community. We need to find other people who are like us,
Right.
or even if they're not like us, we're just adversaries. As long as there are people there. And a cult reflects the ideas of the leader and ultimately becomes the extension of the leader, replacing, they place them at the root of the psychology, right? So
yes.
What is the old trope? A cult leader is...
I got it. I looked it up. So in a cult, there's a guy that at the top that knows it's a scam. In a religion, there's a guy that's dead. That guy is dead.
Charlatan and a dead guy. That's the only difference between a religion and a cult, right?
Yep.
So typically cult leaders display pathological narcissism and in some cases even fit the profile of psychopathy or psychopathy, psychopathy. They often view themselves as better than those around them and do not like being questioned or challenged, obviously. No, who does? To keep their followers controlled so they do not defy authority, the cult leaders have been said to use thought reform, more commonly known as brainwashing. The American Psychological Association, the APA, defines brainwashing. I know I'm muted on stereo because I can't be on both, but I can't be on both, babies. I can't do that. I'm sorry. You got to join us on YouTube. This is just to let you guys know that we're here, but we got to wean you off of stereo because I can't do both right now. So, okay. So the American, I guess I can do this. Let's see. If nobody talks. All right. So, okay, where was I? So the American Psychological Association intended to produce profound changes in attitudes, beliefs, and emotions. This term was first coined in 1950 with Edward Hunter, an American writer who published a book about brainwashing techniques used by the Chairman Mao. Chairman Mao was the leader of the Chinese Communist Party. And during the revolution, although the experts tend to advise against using the term brainwashing because, of course, if you're using it, they don't want to. It's ugly if I use it. It's okay if you use it, right?
Right.
So it's still true that cult leaders have been successful in shaping the thoughts of members to align their ideals, according to Margaret Thaler Singer, an American psychologist here, an expert on cult psychology, which is I would love to talk to her. There are six conditions which must be present to some degree in order for cult leaders to succeed without thought reform. So without brainwashing, if they don't brainwash, this all has to be true, what I'm about to tell you, and then I'll get back to Sam.
Okay.
1, keep the individual unaware that there is an agenda to control it or change them. Okay? You have to keep them completely subdued. How you do that? I don't know. And without tying people up and put a sock in their mouth? I don't know. Control their social and physical environment, particularly by regulating time. So you own their day, right? You put in the work in the daytime. You make sure that there's no clocks, there's no windows, little contact with the outside world.
Right.
They're not going to know what time it is. Days are going to go by. They're just going to be like whatever. Number 3, create a sense of powerlessness, fear, and dependency. The whole world is fucked. I'm the only one who can save you. Look at me. Don't look at them. Look at me. Anything they say is stupid. People who say this is a cult, they're stupid. They have no idea. They don't know. 4, implement a system of rewards, punishments, and experiences in such a way as to inhibit behavior that reflects the individual's former social identity. Excommunicate them from their old identity, put them somewhere else completely.
Classic narcissist.
Yeah, of course. You're not allowed to call your kids. You can't call your sister.
Right.
So implement the system of rewards, but also what's important is reward them even a little bit so they can understand that there's good stuff that can happen.
You left your support system, but that's okay. I'm going to reward you for doing that because, or a promise of a reward by if you do this, then you get into heaven, or you get these rewards at the end of life, or you live forever.
Or
as in,
the UFO will come get us.
right.
The mothership
Yeah,
is
you
gonna-
live forever. You'll be worthy enough to go up in, whatever
the,
spaceship it is.
the mothership, dude, to get probed. Who doesn't want to get probed? You know. So number 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Implement a system of rewards. We got that already. So implement. Oh yeah, same thing. Okay, sorry. Implement a system of rewards, punishments, and experiences in such a way that it's promote learning of the group's ideology or belief system in a group approved behaviors. So classes. Make sure that there's like cult school.
Yeah.
Right. And then
You got to pay for cult school.
You got to go through. You got to be OT1 to be OT8. You know. And then number 6. This is all to not have to brainwash someone.
Right.
Also, before I do this, there's a whole level of like physical, right? So when it's chow time, they eat like oatmeal, like gruel, right? And nothing
Yeah,
is
it's very everything is
bland, proteinless. So
it's like being in jail.
you feel very
You're
weak.
deprived.
Right.
Yes.
And then number 6, create a closed system of logic and authoritarian structure that cannot be changed by anyone other than the individual in charge. Yeah, you make rules for. I'm the cult leader.
Right.
Yeah, nobody can. Okay, I'm the only one that can make rules, and that's it.
Right.
And like imagine, so like, and I can. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
How are you? I'm the movies with a partner and son. We were watching Mandalorian and
Grogu.
Yeah, Grogu. Wait, that's a weird way to spell that, but you got it. Thank you.
She said she spelled it wrong.
Well, I gotta get there.
I haven't seen you lately, Lisa. Thank you for joining in.
Hi, Lisa. Hi.
Yeah, that
Appreciate
was
you
an
being
ish movie, but yes, hope you like it and have a good time.
So that's it, Sam. I mean,
Well,
there's
in a way, isn't all of that kind of brainwashing? I mean, isn't that the steps of brainwashing? It's not like sitting in a room and making somebody watch the same propaganda 100 times, but I mean, it is what, say an abusive partner would do. They take you away from your support system. It's their way or the highway. It's all the reward, which is like the love bomb in the beginning, right? And then you get the consequences. So
that's why it's important to select a person that's love deprived or has been
right, that need that, because then they suck it all up and then they go, oh, but you found me worthy. They have,
exactly.
Low self-esteem has a lot to do with it, but somebody with a high self-esteem can still fall prey, because they might be unsuspecting, or naive enough to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Naive enough to believe that you have, well intentions. So
make sure to subscribe, Lisa.
yes, we have a new channel.
Yeah.
So.
Go to @ThoughtBrokers, and that's the channel will be in next week. We basically put the deposit down on the apartment. We have to move it. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yeah. So Sarah, you have to find the right person. That's an abuser doesn't go around looking for the strongest person in the room to abuse.
Well, and sometimes they do. I think sometimes some narcissists see it as a challenge. They see somebody that they feel has it all together or whatever, and then I think those ones hit harder.
I feel it's the same thing for like that's the same thing as saying that's a lesbian. Turn her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Really? Like this? You want to go that hard? You
right.
Work up to that,
right?
So it's a hard thing to do. So let's go here to talk about types of cults. So this is a good kind of refresher, right?
Yeah.
Although some people associate cults exclusively with religion, right? Cults can take on many different forms, differing in their purpose and size and the extent of the financial political influence, right? A few common types of these cults include religious and doomsday cults, right? People who are thinking, and I think Sarah would have a lot to say about this too, or preying on people in dire situations. Exactly. Yeah. People have fallen. Yeah, people have fallen on hard times. Maybe they're getting out of an abusive relationship and they think that this is the savior, right? And they're just going to pop into another frying pan. But yeah, and I think Sarah has. I'm not saying that Christianity is a cult, right? There's cultish behavior. But it'd be interesting to see the dichotomy of those things, and for someone who's really in the church, big time. So, religious and doomsday cults. I love doomsday cults because, me, I love the line, right? I love when people break and it's because if you say June 20th, 2026, and the month the shit comes around, and we're still here, I'm gonna
You want to be there.
What happened? You know,
Right.
like I just that you can't. So you see people not putting dates. You know, like pastors and people who are doomsday, like they're just not doing that anymore.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stars is true. They could like a challenge on occasion, but at the end of the day, they want their supply.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely.
If not, you're just waiting. I guess you're gonna be hungry, and
Hmm.
you gotta somebody's gotta worship you, right?
Hmm.
So a religious cult is basically headed by a religious leader who are accepted as persons of authority and instill religious beliefs in the group to follow. These types of cults often involve abuse inflicted by a cult leader using religion as justification. So a lot like FLDS, a lot like
Yeah.
uh,
God came down to me. I'm the prophet. He says this is what you have to
I
do.
can only speak to him.
Right. I'm the only one who he talks to. So you have to believe what I'm saying is true.
I'm the
I get
conduit.
to do whatever I fucking want. It's
Yep.
carte blanche.
It's whatever I want. It's
Yeah.
whatever the fuck I want because I mean, do you talk to God? Do you have a direct line? No, right? Shut the fuck up. So and also blow me. Um,
Literally.
no, I mean really. I mean really. These types of cults are often involve abuse and inflicted by the cult leader with justification of the religious backing of it. In the 60s and 70s, most of these well-known cults were religious in nature. This period of social and political unrest across the globe, young people were kind of questioning what authority, were thinking about wars, like what the fuck is going on with Vietnam? What happened in Korea? Why are we there? Why are we always doing this? There was unrest, and of course, racial unrest, things like that. Here, it was tumultuous time. More specifically, the people joined the doomsday cults, which are a type of religious cult with an apocalyptic focus. Fuck me, words are hard. On the imminent end of the world. Some examples are Heaven's Gate, which we just talked about with Applewhite,
Hmm.
the People's Temple with Jonestown when they went to
Yeah.
when they all drank the Kool-Aid. That's where we get the famous
Yeah. Famous phrase.
drinking the Kool-Aid, motherfucker. And then the Manson family, of course,
Yeah.
which all of these religious doomsday cults, the leaders manipulated their followers into believing that their ideas and fatally harming themselves or others. Jim Jones, self-proclaimed Messiah of the People's Temple in Jonestown, directed the members of his cult to drink cyanide-laced punch, resulting in the death of over 900 people. 900 people is a
That's a
ridiculous amount of
lot.
people. It's a lot. Okay, I mean, think about the Las Vegas. I'm in Las Vegas, right? I think Las Vegas shooting, we lost 58 people in Las Vegas, right? That night
Hmm.
that people got shot. That is a ton more. It's like,
Right.
and it was a massacre of the biggest massacre in American history with a gun related, right? So imagine if it was not cyanide, but it was guns. It's the biggest shit ever.
Right.
1/3 of them were children. And that changes everything, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then, but the religious cults like Jonestown stand as a reminder that the devastating consequences resulting from religious extremism and cultic control and manipulation could be absolutely fucked up. I'm looking here on my laptop. I can't really share the video, but there is an overhead shot at humanrightsresearch.org. There is an overhead shot of the aftermath of 900 people. And if you want to see what 900 people dead look like from an overhead, not close up, but just what the overall, like what the wake of that is. No pun intended. Like it's disturbing. Normally, if I would be fully on here, we would be sharing screen. So
Right.
it's our favorite thing to do. And then, of course, between religion and a cult can be blurry. But for example, there's the Church of Scientology. It's called the Church of Scientology, but its very name is oxymoronic.
I know.
So the Church of Scientology. First, it doesn't make sense anyway. But obviously, it's for the 501c3 denomination, which is what they fought for forever,
Hmm.
right? And then I remember there was a huge rally that they had when they finally got the 503c denomination. I mean, they were like, "We did it." Him and
Yep.
Tom Cruise and John Travolta, all these people were like, "We did it. We fucking did it. We don't pay taxes." Oh my god!
Exactly.
And it was just like disgusting, kind of like it's gross. Like we know you're subverting it.
Yeah, I mean, that is for the leaders of said cult, that is the basis for it. It is the tax break. If I form a religion, then I don't have to fucking pay taxes on everything that I earn from all these, schmucks over here that pay for my fucking classes.
Church.
Church does this. Yeah, you've seen mega churches.
It's okay. You can say it. American evangelicalism
Yeah.
is definitely a cult. Thank you. And church, yeah. Bing. Yeah, it's definitely it's as far as a tax exempt can take you, and that's what everybody I've learned that every church is looking for that. That's why I can make a church with Sam right now called the Stockbroker Church of, we love, I don't know, whatever
Right.
it is, we can do it in a couple minutes. We can just be incorporated as that. Will they accept it? We don't know, but we can certainly
Right. We can sure try.
Sure try, which we should. And if you guys really want to do this, if we get enough followers, we can make a church.
We can.
And I think we have to pray once a day or something like that. I think we can all probably have it like a group chat, and we can just all be like, "Hey, remember to pray." And praying can just be like farting for the day, or just fart. And then I prayed,
I think that's what it should be. It's out on the interwebs now. So
let us know. Yeah, in the group chat, you have to be like, "I haven't prayed yet."
Yeah, I haven't prayed yet. No,
or maybe it's a full on shit. Maybe it's like once you take a shit, that's your praying moment. It's like, man, I haven't prayed in days. I'm getting worried.
I've got prayer block or something.
I gotta take some Imodium AD or whatever the fuck.
Imodium makes you not pray.
Oh, that's when you want to pray your fucking brains out. You're like, fuck,
I want to stop praying. It's too much.
It's too much praying. I'm worshiping the fuck out of my asshole. So, in the United States, Scientology is recognized as a religion and granted tax-exempt status. Like I said, while the other countries like France and Germany still refuse to legitimize the faith. Legitimize the faith. They want to do it. Remember, Scientology is worldwide.
Yes.
And there are Scientologists everywhere that have ruined people's lives. This is the epitome of the SP, which is a suppressive person. Don't talk to your family. Like, that's absurd. There's no amount of books or amount of things that I can believe that will make me stop believing to talk to my family.
Agreed.
And that's where the level of brainwashing comes from. And there's nothing that loves you and wants to protect you and then good for you that will ever ask you to do that.
Agreed.
Period. Because if you know that, you're better off. So a political cult is something else. We never went to politics in the other show, but we can touch upon it. We kind of feel the same way about it here a little bit. Need some Miralax. Yes, Miralax. Remember the song that I wrote, Sarah? Ask you why. So a political cult is a group centered around a specific political ideology. So mostly advocating for far left or far right agendas. Political cults are closely associated with personality cults, right? It's kind of like
cult of personality.
Cult of personality. What was that? In Living Color?
I don't know.
I don't know. Mostly black guys. It was awesome. So they follow historical patterns. The political cults. It's hard to call them cults because once you're in a belief system of political, like we're in a country that allows you to think whatever you want, right?
Right.
And you also have religious freedom, but you also have the freedom to be called a freak, right? So I have the freedom to think you're an idiot for doing it. So
right.
So historical patterns reveal themselves, especially post-war. Post-war.
I'm rubbing off on you.
I enunciate like a motherfucker. I enunciate really well. I didn't even do that. Have you ever seen Jack Black do the warm-ups?
No.
Oh, man, we'll do it next week.
Okay.
We'll start off with that. Jack Black going like seashells by the seashore. Like, but he knows a million of them. He knows like all of them.
Nice.
The whole alphabet. That's fucking hilarious. So the rise of personality cult leaders, for example, Joseph Stalin, Adolf Hitler, were presented and perceived as viable options to the economic crisis that took place at the beginning of the 20th century, because these people were, a lot like they say our country is in decline, whatever, homosexuality, trans issues, all these culture war things are steeping in, and that's why ultra conservative people are like, well, we just have to cleanse. Same thing with Germany, right? Germany was like, all Hitler did was promise, I just want to keep white babies, and I don't want there to be homosexuals, and I don't want there to be, and it sounded right at the time because it looked like they were in decline because of that. It's not. It was economic. Right. And our oligarchs love to wrap shit in. It's not us. It's gays. It's immigrants. It's
right. It
brown.
Can't be us. It's the people that don't look like us.
We're too white. So through careful propaganda, like the one I'm seeing here with Joseph Stalin just holding up a baby with like he's like a beautiful, pretty ass baby. You're like, oh, easy. And then his public image was like that of a savior. Like they always paint these people as kind of like I hate to say this, but if you go on True Social and see Donald Trump, healing of someone,
Right.
or being like a super buff superhero, like flying through the air. Do you know that 46? Okay, this is gonna blow your fucking minds. What percentage of liberal women think that they can whoop Donald's ass?
Well, I think you just said it.
What percent? No, I didn't.
Did you not say 46%?
No, well, no.
Oh, okay.
You'd be wrong if I. So that's why I posted the other way. So how many?
Okay.
How
Is
many
it
liberal women?
liberal women? Probably all of them.
75% of women think that they can fuck up Donald Trump.
Yeah,
46% of conservative women think they can fuck up Donald Trump.
really. Well, that's actually quite a bit more than I would have expected.
I mean, some of them are living in reality, but like think about this, like, but a lot, like 30%, like 30% of them are like, oh no, he would
Right.
kill me. He's so strong.
Right.
He's like, where's a fucking diaper, guys? He smells like shit. I worship no man. So the high numbers of followers recruited by personality cult leaders can result in devastating consequences like Hitler and the Nazis, and then of course World War II, and then 6 million Jews, and
Right.
And all of that, right? So, and then our favorite, which is the one I like to land on, which is the one May is buttressed by, are sex cults.
Yes.
I'm gonna lick this
Okay, you do that.
when I think about sex cults.
Okay, that's gross.
Is it though?
Could you make more eye contact?
It wasn't towards you. It was like,
I know. Stop.
anywho.
Anywho,
So sex cults are the best. Why? Because you have sex. It's like,
those are fun.
if you're the leader, yeah.
Well, what I mean is they're fun to make fun of.
And well, if I was in a sex cult, I would make sure there was some for me, right? Like I wouldn't join a sex cult to be like a cuck, right?
Right. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like me and my wife join, and then like my wife is fucking the leader, and I'm like, yes, leader, leader beans, and like I hope you get her pregnant. I hope, of course, the leader's seed will be enough to get my wife pregnant. We need more babies for the cult. Like,
Right.
bro, walk into a fire.
Inbreeding.
If I ever talk like that, tell me to walk into the ocean and make sure I
Right.
do. Like
I
it's
will.
over that. It's over that day. Like Samantha, I have found everything that's fulfilled me. Me and the crazy ass. Me and whoever my wife is in the future, I have given her to the cult.
I'd be like, oh, who the fuck are you?
Remember that show we used to do? Like that should have like kind of like tipped you off. So these people manipulate their numbers into engaging into sexual acts because sex is powerful, man. Sex is powerful as shit, especially if you had a good one. If you had like
Well,
good,
a good lay will make you do a lot of things. Well, you'll do a lot of things you weren't expecting to do.
it'll scramble your mind, it will erase your mind, or it will fill your mind. Whichever.
Right.
I mean, there's a million things that can happen there.
Exactly.
I like the erasure part. The whole like I call it the mind wipe.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna wipe your mind. So there's a hierarchy like masters and slaves, right? In which women are branded with these initials and forced to engage in sexual acts. Powerful CEOs and Hollywood actors were involved. Okay, this is the Keith Rainier, right, of the NXIVM. Okay, I'll explain that in a bit.
Okay.
So yeah, I just want to know which way to go with this. Explain that first or later. So there's a code called that. There's powerful CEOs and Hollywood actors development courses designed to help participants reach their full potential, kind of like Scientology.
Yeah.
In 2019, Keith Rainier was convicted of various crimes, including racketeering, sex trafficking, forced labor, and more. Because, of course, you have to maintain this compound,
Right.
this farm. We don't want to live with the normies. They know
No,
the truth.
because they'll see through my bullshit. Is what it
Thank
is.
you very much. Like, I would love to be in a. We should do that one day. Like mock, kind of like the Illuminati. Yeah, Sarah. So I like to do almost like I like to walk through like what happened before. How did we get here?
Right.
And that boardroom meeting, it's like, how do we
Right.
do this? How do we do this? How do we do
Let's
these
workshop
fuckers?
this.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to green like that because I think let's workshop this around. What do you think? And it's like, well, I believe that there has to be sex involved. It's very powerful,
Yeah.
and their whole outcome is like, how do we get them to fuck? How do we need guys' wives to come fuck us? How do we do
Right.
that? Well, we have to move to the country.
Yeah.
We have to find a compound. We have to call ourselves a church.
Mhm.
We have to believe that there are things that are above our, above their station, but not above ours.
Right.
We have
Like
to
we
be,
are the conduit,
we only. I am the guy who looks at the stones. Hey, can we look at the stones? No.
No.
Okay, but even if you could, you couldn't read them. Why? Because I'm the only one who can. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
No,
Fuck
for
you.
real. I mean, think of it. I mean, literally the very first fucking cult. I mean, seriously. I mean, I just you can just imagine this guy, this power hungry person. And I say guy, the majority of the cult leaders are men. There are female cult leaders too.
I'm
Don't get
looking
me
for it.
wrong.
I'm looking for it.
However, well, the ones that one taste one, those are women, which makes sense because their whole thing is, female masturbation or whatever.
That's awesome.
Right. I mean, honestly, I'm quite impressed because that's not usually the norm. But, these power hungry men typically, again, there's exceptions to that rule, are like, okay, how do I get every woman to want to just
Masturbate me.
well, yeah, just give themselves to me at any time. Yet the men are going to be okay with it.
Yeah.
Even though the man is married to said woman, he's going to go, take my wife. Let's do this.
We have to. This is going to be a daunting task. I know what you want, sir, and it's going to be a daunting task. We have to cuck the guy so
Right.
hard. He has to willfully cuck himself so much
Right.
that he enjoys watching God, basically the conduit of God, fuck his wife, and then hopefully impregnate him. Like I'm gleefully, wife tonight when you're with leader. I hope
You better perform good. Do that thing you do when we're in bed.
Warm up your
The thing.
Yeah. Whatever. What kind of cults do females? Oh, I'm so glad you asked that. Sarah,
AC's got it.
oh my God, I'm so glad. This is going to be a great show, you guys.
This is great. Yeah.
It's tipped off into that. So, to answer Sarah's question, the most famous female cult leaders in the world, men outnumber women in positions of power greatly in the world.
Yes.
And especially in many areas of society. That's changing gradually, but you still find more CEOs than males than female.
Yep.
Religion and crime are the same. Powerful people up to the top, most religious organizations have penises. And by a massive ratio, the highest achievers when it comes to the theft, rapes, murders. Similarly,
All the violent crimes.
overpowering
usually.
stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's we're strong. Get up. You can't, right? So
Yeah.
a lot of religious take gender stereotypes as a given, just like I said. So the idea of a woman in a position of power at the head of a religion doesn't really sit naturally at the top of a devout believer's, skill set.
Right.
So we're not even close to seeing a female pope.
Nope.
Not even close.
Well, I mean, they're back in the day. If you go back in history, there was a female pope, and one of the reasons they have and I don't think it's in practice now, but for centuries they have this chair that has a cutout, and it's really so somebody can verify that the pope is indeed a male.
Yeah.
So like his dick and balls fall in through it, and they must put their hand up there and go, yep, that's a dick and balls, because they're way back when Catholicism was first a thing. They didn't make it where priests were celibate, and priests and popes were more like king-like, and so women would marry these, priests and popes to gain status, but they would be running it from, behind the scenes. And then this one lady, she was like, "Fuck that! I don't want to marry a fucking pope. I want to be the pope. I want to do things right because." The men are fucking shit up. The men are fucking shit up. So this woman then becomes a pope, but under the guise that she is a male. And
she went. You
then they
want a man
found
on
her
it.
out, and I'm pretty sure they,
Totally
stoned
fucking
her or something.
killed her. Fuck yeah, killed her.
However,
You do not.
that's especially because of all the corruption with the women marrying these priests and popes for status. That's when the Catholic Church went, no more are we going to be,
Bamboozled by women.
bamboozled by these Jezebels. We are going to, not have have sex or be married to women, and these nuns, they're supposed to be like the Virgin Mary, so they can't fucking marry anybody,
Right.
or have sex or anything like that. And that's how it all fucking happened.
Yeah, and plus, we don't want to be told what to do by a woman because inferior, and like we don't have right. So whatever the fuck you just said. So, but then let's juxtapose that a little
Isn't that
bit.
crazy though?
It's crazy. Let's juxtapose what she just said, to a little bit later. Anne Boleyn is getting her fucking head chopped off because Henry VIII decided that, he wanted to annul the
Right.
just off the top of my head, right? He's wanted to annul the marriage to Anne Boleyn, and he was like, "I'm gonna fucking annul it." She goes, "Well, I'm gonna kill her." And then the Pope said, "We don't look kindly upon that. You can't do that." And he goes,
You can't divorce your wife or annul.
Let me see. What am I gonna do? How about fuck you, Pope?
Right.
I'm gonna take the church and I'm gonna run it and I'm gonna call it the Church of England and
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the head of it. What do you think about that? And he was like, well, I guess you do have to, he's like, I'm gonna go over here, and he had to, and then that's what happened. He still chopped everybody's head off. He got exactly what he wanted and then of course they made the Godly King. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but so kings saw that they had the religious power, and that's one thing the kings didn't have. So they made a thing that's where the term God King came from. Where they made themselves literally gods and deities that can only speak to Jesus or whoever, and now you have the power of church, state. I mean, everything. You are the you are the
it is
leader
all
of the world.
all one thing.
It was obvious. It's obvious when it comes out of control, right?
Yeah,
it's obviously going to happen because you can't have somebody opposing you.
Right, you can't. I mean, that's dumb. Even if it's God.
Right, exactly. The thing that we're supposed to bow down to at any moment, right?
Yeah.
Like, whatever you say, God, I'll do it. Okay, this. No, I don't
No,
want to do
sorry.
No.
Now I'll be God.
But I won't do that. Right? Okay.
Yes.
Let's talk about.
Sarah says, "Oh shoot, the Jezebel spirit corrupting the papacy. Of course, it's our fault." That's what I was thinking. I just think it was great that the one woman was like, "Fuck that, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be a pope, and you're not going to know." And she was one of the best ones they had until they found out she was a woman.
I don't know why this came to my mind today, but right now, but I heard this term that I thought you should know about, Sam.
Okay.
It's called punani broth.
Punani broth. Okay.
It's squirt.
Yeah,
so,
that's what I thought.
Okay,
I was like,
cool.
wait, is it?
So that's all.
Okay.
So
Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Welcome. So almost all cult leaders, let's talk about women in cults. So almost all cult leaders commit fraud in one way or another by deceiving followers into giving them money, time, labor, loyalty. That's where these racketeering charges come from. And now in times. More than 40% of people who have been convicted of fraud are women. You know that? Because that's what they excel in, being fraudulent people.
It's because we're smart.
Yeah, exactly. Much smarter. So they pull the weight during, once, like, mentally they pull their weight, right? But the guys are doing the brawny shit.
Right.
So one of these people is called Anne Hamilton Byrne and the family. So Anne Hamilton Byrne, you can always look her up. Typically, like I said, next week we'll have this up for you guys so you can actually see it along with me. That's my MO. That's my MO. So this is Australia, right? So Australia can be proud and horrified that one of the most notorious lady cult leaders was Australian. And then Anne Hamilton Byrne was obsessively great at three things: teaching yoga, looking glamorous, and convincing people to give them their children.
Give them her children?
Give me your child.
Okay.
I teach yoga, okay, and I'm very good at it. I look very good, therefore I need your child. It's an obvious equation. So originally starting with the yoga classes for well-off Melbourne ladies, from the 60s through the 80s, Anne gradually convinced her followers that she was the second coming of Jesus, with a bit of a help from LSD, of course.
I mean, that makes sense.
I mean, I believe
usually there's drugs involved.
Yeah.
I mean, That isn't
has
that
to be.
how you brainwash people, like legit with hallucinogens and propaganda.
I agree. It's part of it. It weakens you. It also makes
Yeah,
one communal mind. If I had today, if I had a cult, I would have an ecstasy cult. Just everybody's
yeah,
using ecstasy all day. Everybody's like constantly like, "I love you, man. I love you too, bro." You got a cigarette.
right.
So LSD was in there, and then at Myers was kind of an initiation, right, for Anne Hamilton. So spreading well manicured, influential tentacles into what was then New Haven Psychiatric Hospital, Anne had access to supply of drugs followers and mothers deemed unfit to keep their babies. A combination of that culminated in Anne convincing or coercing the parents of 14 children to let her adopt the kids.
Jesus.
Yeah, because I'm better than you. That may be true. You might be better than me, but you can't have my baby. So the acquisition of children was not, unfortunately, for the children, accompanied by the acquisition of any parenting skill. She had none. The children were kept as virtual prisoners in a house called Kai Lama at Lake Idon in regional Victoria. So Victoria's fucked, and we'll talk about Victoria another day. Where
Right.
my the most horrible fucking person to walk the earth, I believe, is Peter Dupas, and
Yes.
and Victoria, Australia allowed him to do shit.
Yeah,
And
they
we'll talk
did. They
more-
continued to let him out
Yep. And
because he was fine in prison because there was no women.
right. As soon as he saw a pair of tits, it was over.
Yeah, he had to cut them off.
Those are mine. Those are my titties. Those are my tits. Come here. So undurfed, violently punished, and given identical outfits as haircuts, photographs of footage of the children do not even begin to demonstrate the competent fucking demise of these children. Like they all look the same. They're all like platinum blonde. They're all kind of like powderish, like super white, like kind of albino-ish. There's one dog there at the bottom that wants to fucking die. He's like, why me? Right? So the jury's still out on whether the teal swan, a self-proclaimed spiritual leader, definitely a YouTube phenomenon, is a co-leader. So this is going into another part. I just wanted to preface that, right?
Right.
You want to say anything about the about Anne Hathaway or Anne Hathaway? Watch that's going to spread like wildfire. She's a fucking co-leader. Anne Hamilton Byrne. Yoga, drugs, and looking good should not allow you to have other people's babies.
Right. Agreed.
Why are you asking for them anyway?
Right. Let them take care of their own babies.
Right. You can be my devout followers. Why do I have to baby you?
Right.
Anyway, so there's a YouTube person called Teal Swan. I'm not sure if anybody heard of that. So
Okay.
as a self-proclaimed spiritual leader and definitely a YouTube phenomenon, people are up on the fence. Like, is this person a cult leader or not? I would have to check. This is about the time in the show that I would start. She would start talking, and I would start looking shit up. Right.
Yeah.
So just so you know what the show looked like. So she has admitted. Wow. Okay. God, I want you to do. Can you do me a favor? Actually, I can do this. It's the same thing. Okay, so I can do this. A whole other level of pretty privilege. Yeah, it's not how people. Let's just think. What's up? Let's just think. It's not how people's truth good look. Yeah, it's true. It's good looking people. They just win, right? They just win. But it also makes a really shallow person because by the time that person's 35, 40, 45, you're losing your looks.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to really do something with your life, and you forgot to because you just had big tits or you just like a big dick, and like I had a big dick. I don't know. I never had to do nothing. I had a big old dick. So like, then it's out in the wash now. Like, okay, great. So what is your dick gonna get you now? Nothing. Great. So you have a 16-inch fucking old ass dick. Congratulations. So let's see if we can go here, and then we're gonna. Oh, that's not it. Pardon our dust.
Dave says, does Teal Swan have an OnlyFans?
Yes. Did you see that?
Yeah, hold on. I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Oh, wait,
so
I gotta switch it though. Oh,
yeah.
That's not it. Boop. There we go.
Restream has come a long way. I would help you do that, but I can't. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So that's Teal Swan right there. First of all, that's a trans person, as far as I can tell. I don't know, but so Teal is a striking woman, striking in terms of a scarecrow. Yeah, with a soporific monotone voice, specializes in suicide. That's to say, among her expanding grab bag of new age theories, so she subscribes to everything. She's like, whatever.
Right.
Recovered memory therapies claims that she can sense what all your organs are doing at any given time.
Oh Lord.
She is best known for claiming, mostly through her hundreds of YouTube followers, videos, that to be able to provide this service, having a special suicide thoughts. Like, if you're having suicidal ideations, like, do not see this person.
Mm-mm.
This person might facilitate something that you're not ready for. She has not, it's to say, always been successful on that count. In the areas of successful, makes her interesting study of 21st century cult leaders might start to look like, though. Rather than isolating followers in a cult compound, Teal's admirers are already self-isolating in front of their own computers. And she uses search engine optimization to make sure that people who Google her the term suicide will find her. She's inserted herself into the fucking hashtag.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the fucked up part. That's when the internet looks kind of bad, right? Like, these are things that people couldn't foresee, right? They're like, okay, well, how do we look for stuff? Well, what if a really evil person gets in that hashtag?
Well, and that's kind of where Twin Flames went too. I mean, they are such a different cult from, like this, Scientology or the Kingston Clan or FLDS, they're all on social media, the YouTube especially. They've got
Yeah.
these courses that, I mean, they started because they were YouTube personalities, and then they flipped the script and now have these followers and are doing some crazy shit. So
You always have to, you have to have that footprint, because you have to always have fresh blood, I would imagine, because
but it's so weird that it's so out there. I mean, most culture, you don't get to see what we do. You know what I mean? We're going to hide it behind these doors in these communities.
Right.
And yet the new age cult, so to speak, is out in front of your face.
They think it's more believable. They think it's like, we don't have to hide it like Scientology, because you have to hide Xenu. You can't just like.
Yeah, but they have to, like, Twin Flames should be hiding that they are changing people's genders against their will, pretty much. I mean, they're doing it because people have had gender affirming surgeries who never had thought about doing that. They're forcing them into it because God said so. So they're mad because they didn't have enough male participation in this
Right.
Twin Flames thing. They had to make shit up and pair women together and say, but you have a male flame, which
Right.
is,
Which means you have a dick. You have a dick. So you have to go get a dick. You have a male flame. Look, women are happening for you, bro.
Right.
So yeah, she don't look her up. I just told her about it. Don't do it. So she sells mad merchandise. Just finish up. She sells mad merchandise, hoodies, frequency paintings, whatever that is. A mediocre calligraphy plus tickets for retreats, talks, and seminars, so you can go visit the tranny in her house. And there's a big tie-dye vibe, like a big
okay. So
I'm
it's
50,
stereotypical culty, like hippie cults,
like Sedona, Arizona, fucking
yeah,
like crystals. My crystals are in the moon, dude. I'm gonna get my crystals all fucking charged up. So yeah, and a couple more. Let's see. Just want to learn about this person. Maybe this sounds pretty good. Oh, UFOs. You got me. Uriel of Unarius. Uriel of Unarius.
That's better.
Can you try to say it for me?
No.
Try to give it one try.
Uriel of, I would have said probably Uranus.
Uranus. Yeah. I knew that was coming. That's why I wanted to say it.
Yep. But it is Unarius.
Not all female cult leaders are about exploitation, though, and death. Some cult leaders are, like the head of Unarius, Ruth Norman, are about reincarnation, UFOs, and impeccable costuming.
Sweet. So, I'm down. I'm down.
Cosplaying, looking up at the sky, and coming back and never dying.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be back as a baby next week. Sitting somewhere on the spectrum between a brilliant imagination and an undiagnosed mental illness, this absolutely delightful Ruth renamed herself Uriel, the reincarnation of a host of historical celebrities, including Confucius and Mona Lisa. So she is the embodiment. If anybody plays Mortal Kombat, she is the noob Cybot of like, you know, reincarnation. Like she didn't just
Yeah.
she won the lottery. She's Mona Lisa. She's Confucius. Confucius say. Like imagine being Confucius, the Chinese.
That would mean everything that came out of her mouth was
No, no,
prophetic.
no. The Chinese restaurant. I don't get a bill. I made
I'm
the cookies. I
Confucius.
make the
Yeah, I
cookies.
mean,
You drinks. I don't get a bill here. So she has a mental
let's just
illness.
think says Uriel of Uranus. Sounds better.
It sounds like you're urinating on Uranus, which is
And
great.
then Sarah says, crap, I forgot to charge my crystals last night. Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah.
We have
Moonlight.
Insane Fat Guy TV says, I solved the Zodiac Killer. Seriously. So
Well, we're gonna have
just
to have you
wanted,
on.
yeah, we'll have to have you on.
Well, I like that very much. Yeah.
And I am Dave says, she could be the Pope.
She could be the new pope.
Yeah.
What she's gunning for probably. So, am I still sharing screen?
Huh?
Am I still sharing the screen?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
I just wanted to get through those before they.
Oh, for sure. Yep. I need to get my double thing back. It's more my fault because I gotta.
No, yeah, you're
I gotta
good.
double set up again. I gotta double fist the screen here and the screen here. So how about this? Not all female co-leaders are okay.
We read that.
And then she has as well as
Confucius.
that. And Confucius in the Chinese restaurant, and then running a modestly sized group out of the shop front in El Cajon in Southern California. The actual beliefs of Unarians are reasonably interesting. They're fans of Nikola Tesla's work. I am too. They're pretty sure that the Intergalactic Federation of Aliens is going to land on Earth. I didn't call it that, but yeah. And they are like theatrically reincarnating themselves in experiences that they've had in many, many other past lives. So
Fucking love that.
like they're basically drag queens, like reincarnated drag queens of like playing like cosplaying their favorite, like, you know, I bet there's a lot of homosexuality in this.
I'm sure.
And it's like, I'm in a fucking cult. You know? I'm Fred Astaire and, you know, and Bob Fosse. But where the group and Ruth really excel was the creation of elaborate costumes for the purpose of reenactments. So they're just Civil War reenactors, but they're just, you know, Fosse.
I love that line. It's impossible to overstate their fabulousn's.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Seriously, I mean, I think
yeah, you see
this
them there.
needs to be a thing. I would have joined. I would have completely joined.
Dave, I did a thing. One of Uriel's dresses features the sun-like orange orb radiating from the chest. Its skirt dotted with bulging models of planets and expecting visitors from. She always carried a scepter.
Nice.
I've always wanted to have a fucking scepter or a walking cane. And I think that is a very sophisticated thing to have.
Right.
She always looked completely incredible. Whatever activity you had planned for yourself reading this, it should be replaced immediately with a Google image search of her costumes. If women must be leaders of cults, it should look this good. So we're going to do that now because Google
we better.
And we're going to say Uriel, right?
Yeah, Uriel.
Oh, that's not the right one. So Uriel cult costumes. So the pictures. Yeah, I'm images. Let's go to. We don't want to shop for them. We're going to do images. There we go. And then, wow.
Are you? You're not sharing that?
I'm not sharing that.
On my end.
I will. Isn't there a button?
You might need to switch it.
Oh, here we go. Share this habit set. Got it.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go again. So, Uriel. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that either. No, these are like Gundams and shit. So, what do you? So, but that's the next thing.
Let me see.
So, like, watch. So, I swear to God, look, Uriel costumes. No, Colts.
We're not shopping. You're under shopping. That's why.
I hate shopping.
No,
okay, Ruth Norman. So Ruth Norman
costumes.
You found that?
No, I mean you should type in Ruth Norman costumes.
I kind of did.
It didn't
costumes. Wow.
There we go. There she is.
There she is.
Miss America. Go down. see under like that top picture, it says images of Uriel cult. Or sorry.
Cool.
You
Isn't it
see?
her?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
But if you're not clicking on any of it,
Maybe a little bigger. Okay.
but if you scroll down from there, there should be a bank of images that I saw. Like the one with the orb, I think.
Oh my. Is that her?
I don't know.
The White Witch.
I can't see what you're seeing.
Oh, I thought I was okay. Shows the site.
You scrolled in and all like
Can you see
that
that?
seems right. Now I can.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I believe all of those are at least part of it.
Oh my
Those look
god.
fun.
I mean, it would be fun to do this as long as you're not doing any weird shit. Like, you know,
Right.
if you're doing this and then going like drinking out of somebody's skull, a sacrifice, then no, I would say no. But like, this is okay. This is the best iteration of a cult that I've seen. How
I
about
think
that?
it's lovely.
It's a lovely
Let's
cult you have
just
here.
think says Uriel of Udid. They say have costume parties like the Rothschilds.
Oh god, that's bad. That's bad because I mean, the Rothschilds had no limit. I mean, imagine being
Right.
a Rothschild, right?
Yeah.
They're one of our villain families. So let's go back to here. So Uriel was a fucking thing, all right. So
Yeah,
sorry.
there's the orb one right
There it is.
smack
There
dab
it
in the
is.
middle.
Yep. I see it.
We'll
That's
kinda see.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Let's go back there. See that real quick. So here,
yes, that's it.
that's it.
I
That's
mean,
it.
how fun is that?
I mean, you're the queen of the universe. You're literally the
Yeah.
queen of the and the
It
sun's in
looks
the
like the
middle.
sun, yeah.
My what? My
Now
chest.
I feel bad. I want to see the scepter. Oh, there's I don't know.
There's your,
There's a
your
scepter. Yeah.
scepter. What is the scepter for?
I don't know. Smack
It's
people.
not long enough to. It's not long enough to be. It's like a billy
Just
club.
to
It's
go
not,
like, boop, boop, boop.
do my bidding, motherfucker. Like just
And
poking
then,
people.
smack
Bring-
people on
bring me
the
the
head.
jester.
Like, don't
Bring
do
me
that.
I'm bored. I'm bored. Bring me the jester. Okay, so cool. All right,
Yeah,
great.
that's
Cool.
awesome.
So we'll stop this. Stop sharing. And then yeah, dude, these people. That's probably the best I've seen. Like the best iteration of that. I've
Heck
seen.
yeah.
She always looked awesome, and whatever you think in your mind, you should probably look at her that way again. And that's, I mean, those are the most famous ones. Obviously, the top one is kind of the most brutal one, went down to the most whimsical one. They probably should have started with Ruth and then worked up to.
Right. Or it's kind of nice ending on a fun note on that,
This
though.
one's she's a wicked witch of the West, and she has a scepter. You know.
She's
Make it different.
Confucius.
Yeah, she's Confucius and Mona Lisa. I never said shit. Like, well, how do you know what Mona Lisa's personality is?
Right.
Never. Trigger warning: this article discusses cult practices, sexual assault, and suicide.
Yep, that
Okay, leave us alone.
tracks.
Leave us alone. So yeah, like what we're talking about, the Rainier. Remember the one we were talking about before with the NXIVM, and I told you I would tell you what that was.
Yes.
I don't want to leave you hanging there. So Rainier, we were talking about in the beginning. Notice how professional we are. We brought you a whole story arc, and we brought you right back to make you stay. So it's a business. It's called Byline. It's a business venture that New York Attorney General accused of having been a pyramid scheme in, and Rainier signed a consent order in 1996 in which it denied any wrongdoing, but agreed to pay a $40,000 fine to be permanently banned from promoting, offering, or granting participation in a chain distribution scheme. So basically, an MLM, right? And they were implicated in the United States government. This is 96, and that's why the NXIVM. I don't know how to say that. It's been described as a cult because it's got activists like Rick Allen Ross and Stephen Hassan, which there's these billionaire people that like Edgar Bonfrom Sr. These people are big time, and then so it kind of compares. It's like the sister brother of Scientology,
Right.
Over the decades. Have you heard about it? Have you heard about the NXIVM?
I have not. No.
Okay, and then it's so a specialness in thorough and hagiography, which I'm not sure what that is. But now it's going to tell me the best practices. So in 2003, mission statement of the NXIVM website reads, it embodies a set of consistent and universal principles in which all humans can participate. I mean, perfect.
Right.
Nobody's excluded. These principles, apart from any mystical or religious notions, allow for the life to persist and uphold diversity or beliefs. By creating a new understanding, we can actualize our potential to live and work together and consequently bring more. So, right. So we can investigate more on this. A&E Investigates its cults and extreme beliefs. Has an episode on it. If you want to look it up. And then, sorry for being totally.
No, you're fine. It's that time of year.
But yeah, it's I'm going to do more. I think I want to do a whole deep dive on this. Now that we've stumbled upon the NXIV. Yeah, it looks like something.
That looks good.
Yeah, that looks really good. So, I mean, not for them. But
No.
It's never good. Whenever we say
for us to talk about, yes.
things have to be bad. Like, yeah, things have to be. If things were bad, we wouldn't do anything.
Exactly.
Exactly. Do you think that you could create a cult?
No, I would feel too bad. I couldn't. I don't think I could do it.
But let's say let's just do a thought experiment, and if anybody wants to do it with me, right? Like, what would you have to do today, knowing what you know now, to get as many people on your side to do what you want? Let's say we had I gave you a goal of 100 people.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to give some, like a year from now, 100 people have to die by drinking Kool-Aid that you make them do. What's the quickest way to do
that? Fear.
Yeah. What are they scared of?
Fear of a big bad. That you can make one up.
An overarching
the
big
fear,
bad?
Fear of the big bad, whatever it may be.
That makes sense. Yeah. I guess, if I'm a man, so I would definitely attack the weaker men, maybe family men, that would be able to bring their wives that they can't really stand up to, and then kind of almost cuck them in that situation where it's like I look like a better man just because in comparison, right?
Right.
And then I'd probably subject them to like, hey, I really want you to move in with me. I think that we are a family now. Like do that, but like do it into like 4 families at once. And then once I get those 4 families to move in with me, we find a place in the woods or whatever. We start fucking a cabin in the woods, and we start creating our little huts, right? Our little houses. I have the biggest house because I'm the leader.
Yeah? Right. Yeah.
I don't know where it'd be in Nevada. It would be hot as fuck anywhere here to make any fucking thing like that. What's up, guys? Hey, Stereo, how are you? So sorry. We are looking directly at YouTube because that's what we're doing. That link up there, feel free to hit that link if you want to see our mugs, Dr. Holiday, Ariel, like you guys, if you want to Dream Doll, if you want to see our faces, you can do that. We're talking about what it takes to be a cult. We just explained kind of like what the history of them were, what they do, how they form, the belief systems they have to have, and then we're speculating on what kind of cults we could have now. It would be mostly like super lonely, maybe like religious, like adjacent women, like wine moms, like really bored wine moms, that I could seduce and then make their husband look bad in comparison. Then tell their parents, once they understand the teachings, then the teachings have to happen, right? And you have to brainwash them with the teachings of whatever I say. Right. And then I have to approach the guy and say, listen, God has talked to me. He doesn't speak to you. He only speaks to me.
Right.
God spoke to me, and he said that I need to now, men, and I don't want hear any protests about this. I have to make love to your wives because not for pleasure, I have to make more God babies, and you don't have the sperm for that.
The God sperm.
Born wine moms. That's right, Jazz. Yeah, born God. Right, exactly. So you don't have the sperm. You don't have the ejaculate to be the Messiah. I do. Just trust me on that. I mean, there's no doctor that's going to show that.
Right. No, but
what do you got?
There's no proof. It's just God.
What's even a sperm doctor? What is even that? Nothing. So I would then, I guess, once they said yes, reluctantly, I imagine half of them would be like, yeah, yes, leader. And the other two would be like, you going to fuck my wife, dog? I thought we were going to be like cool here.
We're bros.
We're bros, dude. It's like, yeah, but it's not like that. I don't know if it's not for pleasure. I'm not trying to fuck nobody for pleasure. I'm way beyond that. I'm a conduit for God. Therefore, this is not. I don't want to have sex with
Don't you want your wife to have sex with God?
How will you deprive your wife of getting God dick? It's not my dick, it's God's dick. Pretend I'm God. So then I would have to go through that. I'm sure I'd have to go through, like, they're going to rebel. 2 of the 4 are going to rebel. The wives are going to be on board because they haven't gotten a good dick in years. They
Right.
assume I have a good dick because I'm a leader. They have no idea. He's a sperm specialist. Exactly. He does have God particles in his sperm. It's weird.
Yeah.
So that's the way I would handle it, right? And then part of it would be like you said, existential thing, UFOs. We have to wait for the mothership, right? We have to populate our people. How many babies can you have in a year? 1.5, 1 1/3. So we need to speed that up. We need to get some more women.
Right.
The men do nothing. They work in the fields, right? Because we're growing. We need to get timber. We got to get the wood. We got to make more houses for the women, so I can fuck more women, so they can come and see me. Right. I make a schedule of visitations so they don't get jealous, right? And I would have them sit in the cup chair and just remind them that I'm the one in charge.
Right.
Because I'm God. And God it works in mysterious ways, but it's always to your benefit because we're going to see him when the mothership. How do aliens and God come together? Aliens are God.
Right.
I mean, what are you going to go against me? I fuck your wife. I'm your wife's boyfriend, so.
So what do your aliens look like? Not, I mean, maybe physically, but like, so you're going to be this conduit, and you get to fuck all the women, and these are cucks. But yeah, true rose fuck for God.
Yo,
but no, for you, like you've got the mothership coming down with aliens. What do said aliens look like in your mind's eye, or how do you preach it to your followers?
That's the picture right here. This is the husband. The husband's gotta look like this. Spap, 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 spap. All you hear is wetness and obscene fucking smacking of asses. So they have to be. So in order for this to work, it has to be humans. And I'm serious about this because it has to be humanoids.
Okay.
Like Nords. You ever heard of Nords? Those aliens that look exactly like people. There has to be that. There has to be that. There has to be that because people have to say, "Oh, you can't see it," because these two. You know what I'm saying? Like, there has to be an out. It can't just be like I can't say the world's ending on June 20th because it
wouldn't even. I mean, you could. Yeah, you're right. I mean, what would their true selves look like on?
Oh, I can say they have.
It could be whatever.
They got silver blood, whatever. They're beautiful. They're reptilian, whatever.
Right.
If their true form would break our minds.
What would other than, fucking all the wives, what would the doctrine be? What would you how would you sell it that way?
Off the top of my, if I'm making a cult like in right now, from a Mad Lib, I would say that the UFOs are the easiest because they're existential. They're out there. They have the technology. They come get us.
Nobody's seen one.
People generally believe in them. And there's a Nord type, so I can scapegoat, right?
Right.
When they come get us, so in a time,
this such and such, they're one.
Then you know what I say? You know what? I'm having such a good time with this bet, Sam, that you made me. I've come from my cult to do the podcast, right? And I'm like, I'm doing such a good time. Let's extend it to 10 years.
Okay.
In 10 years, right? So I'm gonna go back to the cult and say, I spoke to God.
Right.
He sent me a message. He said he can't come this year. We're not ready. We're not ready because we don't have timber. We don't have enough children. We have to have those children grow, and they all have to come from the leader. You must protect the leader at all costs. You have to make him a compound that protects him. Number 2, we need to find more people. So all you guys, need to start fucking getting on the bubble. Let's go, bro. Like, let's go get me more chicks that are down with this shit. Pose it correctly so we can do this shit, right? Once you bring me more, I can make more. You guys are pregnant. You have to pop those out. Right? So your 40 days are over. Pussy, you good? Let's right back in it. We're gonna hit. The schedule starts again. The clockwise movement of the village, and we make a schedule. I would have to get an administrator to tell me when to fuck who, because I think that it'd be important to ovulation has to have maybe we bring AI into it where like we do like we pop everybody's ovulation schedules in there and like we fuck them at the optimum time, and then they're barefoot, pregnant, everybody's wearing white. Nobody wears any colors.
No.
There's no colors. Black shirt. That was,
Yeah,
that was your other life. This life is you're gonna make linen, like fucking burlap sack type fucking shit, right? And you're gonna wear that. It's like it doesn't matter what we wear here, guys. What matters is that we get fucking picked up. We need more food. We need to be, more everything. Get to work. And then a couple years pass. We have a couple kids. We're on schedule. We're popping fucking, we're growing. Yeah.
Right.
We have rugrats everywhere. I'm still, there's a fuck schedule and there's births happening at all times of the year. Now, the men get to really make more houses, right? Mm-hmm. The women have to be with me. They're different.
That sounds tiring for the leader.
Well, not because I don't have to work, right? So all I do is it's like being the pride of the line of the pride, the fucking the king of the pride, or whatever, fucking Mufasa, right? So he just lays down, fucks, and the women hunt. They don't even hunt. So that's what I would do. I would send the men out to hunt. You hunks go out and hunt. While I fuck your wife's cunt.
Well, you've got a one critical flaw here, though. You'd have to let some of the men fuck the women sometimes. Otherwise, you're going to have, inbreeding.
That's okay.
'Cause if all those babies grow up, they only have their, half siblings to.
Do you remember what the whole point of this is? You bet me that I can't get 100 people.
That's true.
To kill themselves in 10 years.
You're not wrong.
I didn't say nothing about no believing. You know that I know it's bullshit. You just fucking bet me on a podcast.
I know,
talks about it. Then I turned around, created it, and now we're 3 years into this venture, right? Kids are popping out. I'm on my road to 100.
You're making your 100 people.
They can all be like totally twisted by the time they can have scoliosis, totally fucked up backs, and like a Habsburg chin. And I know it doesn't matter because we're all going to drink Kool-Aid soon. So, but the question is why? If I know this, why the fuck am I doing it?
Right.
For a bet? Does it matter that I beat you? No.
Power.
Like, seriously, what makes people do this? Like, what makes people want to do it? Extreme narcissism, I get it. But that's extreme narcissism.
Yeah.
So, okay. Is the cuck chair comfy? It is. It's the one that, have you noticed that every hotel has a cuck chair?
You're not wrong.
Single one has a cuck chair. Every single one. How often is this happening, guys? Stay woke. 5 years in, we got some 5-year-olds. We got 4 rugrats. Everybody's pregnant. Now we've doubled in size. There's what?
Right.
We started with 8 people, 4 couples, 8, 16, 32, 64 people. We're almost there. 5 years, 64 people. We're ahead of schedule.
Right.
Bitches are having twins. My shit's so potent, right? And then there has to be some kind of release for the men. There has to be some kind of reward system for the men, right? Because either they're so brainwashed that they believe that they're doing everything so perfectly and they have to be pure because they're the leaders of the new.
Right. They too could be God.
Right.
Or God's conduit.
Better. Yes. The first 50 men, the people who leave the ship with us, they will be leaders like myself. And God told me that they will anoint you. I will anoint you all. So you can have your own congregations around in our new planet. And then you'll have your own village and your own pride of bitches to fuck. Right. Yeah. So what do you think would work better? Do you think it would work better to like make them believe that there's a better like religion kind of works now where fuck now. All you have to do is like be really humble now and like later then you'll have everything. or allow them a piece of the pie. Because I don't want to have sloppy seconds.
Right.
I'm the leader. You see, I don't want
to. That's true.
I don't want to share your own wife back to you. It's gross. Yeah, it's all bullshit. It's fucking all bullshit. So at the end of the time, I was like, okay, great. So 8 years in, 2 years to go, guys. 2 years ago, I think we have plenty of people, almost 100 people. We need to talk about something very seriously. I want to meet everybody inside of the church. or the parish, whatever. Where we meet to pray. And
You could call it whatever you want. You're the leader.
I can call it the fucking bagel factory if I want to, right?
You could.
I can, well, it's made of Pringles. the roof and the walls are candy canes, and we go inside, and I say, okay, everyone, it's very important. I just spoke to God not 2 minutes ago, and I want to tell this especially. This is very important. That's why I called you out of a slumber. We need to drink Kool-Aid and kill ourselves. I know this is crazy, but go with me on this. Oh, groans, grumbles, right? No, okay, listen here now. God told me that we can't be alive to enter the ship. You see, right when we die, all of us die, because he's aware of us, then the ship is going to land and suck up our souls like a vacuum cleaner, and then go away, take us away to our new planet. They'll deposit it in this new planet, each of us where we go.
Right.
So we know how we start our lives, almost like a seed, So that's the deal. You believe me?
Not so much. I wouldn't.
You don't have a say in it. You're pregnant. What does your husband think? You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't count.
You mean that cuck? Like what the fuck, man? Like who would like believe? Yes, right. Like at this point, it would collapse. I'm trying to really go through it. I really am.
Right, I know.
I'm really trying to go through it. At this point, how the fuck? Okay, let's say 30% of people say yes, like blindly. Right. What about the other ones? I'm going to lose my bet to you. I need 100 people. So, and I can't force them, right? Mm-hmm. So what do? Do I cut food? Do I cut care? Do I like love to them, like visiting them? I stop visiting the women. Is that a good thing, a bad thing?
I think you stop visiting, that does something, because they are all there for the prophet's love.
Yeah, the love. Mm-hmm. The leader dick. So, and I'm serious about that. Like, would you withhold it to make them? It's a punishment, but it's not a punishment to the. Well, it would be if the husband believes it wholeheartedly, right? Mm-hmm. They're like, why haven't you fucked my wife? Usually, you come so soon after the babies are done that you can fuck her. She's still fertile, please. She's still fertile. And these guys are probably super backed up for years, right?
Yeah.
I would definitely tell them, do not fuck your husband anymore. You don't fuck you're basically my wife.
Right.
Just live with him because I don't want. It would be smelly to live with 50 women. So there would definitely be some like resentment there, right? There's got to be resentment throughout the camp. There's got to be resentment. People are busy because there's mad kids around everywhere, right? Food. What do we do for food? We've sustained ourselves this long, right? But I mean, like, what? We kind of glossed over that. Like, we need resources. Like,
I'm pretty sure you said initially you were going to make the men like farm and shit.
Farm, but how much land do we have? And then like, can we sustain that? And do we know how to farm? And like, is it an arid place to be? You know what I'm saying? Did I think about that as a cult leader? Or did I think like I just thought about my magic dick. I didn't think about anything else. Mm-hmm. So this is like where I like to work things out. Like how there's got to be a point where you're like, I can't do this. And like, you have to have some funding, right? Like, if I was rich, I guess I would start a cult because I know that nothing can stop me.
Well, a lot of cults are a scam to make money. Scientology, people pay millions of dollars over their lives or become slaves just to get the classes or work their classes off, indentured servants because of that. So, I mean...
And in cult leaders, they have to. That's the whole premise I was working on. Let's just think, like they have to know it's BS. Like Sam knows it's BS. Sam knows that I know it's BS. Mm-hmm. There's got to be other people in the world that know it's. Those two people we have to get the fuck away from, or kill, because they have big mouths, and they're going to remember the world's a lot bigger before. So the experiment that I just ran, I pretty much stopped at year 8. I would say, because like we almost made it, but like I couldn't figure out the food thing. I had too much rebellion. Maybe my classes weren't. The husbands are fluffers for the god, of course. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, well, hold on. That means that no.
Uh-huh.
I already agreed to it. Okay.
You did.
Good idea. Fuck. I didn't know what that meant. Right. It's not important. It's not important. I mean, that's maybe. Oh, Jasmine, you fucking broke the code. We sell porn.
Oh, there you go.
We make and sell porn. And I say, God says it's okay because this hell on earth that we live on is such a cesspool that it doesn't matter. Like we can use our bodies for anything as long as it's for each other and for me. And as God said I can come on your face for, whatever the sale of the DVD sales are. You know what I mean? Like, how far can you take this shit? Like people will obviously believe anything. So like, I don't know.
It'd be called the OnlyFans cult.
The OF. The Kool-Aid, the only Kool-Aids. And then we'd have to find a place to be, and like, you have to like buy land, or do you have to like go on somebody's land and be like, "Hi, we're a cult. We're not going to do anything other than farm." And like, is it okay if we like, rent this? Like, how do you even navigate that? You have to build a church immediately. Like, what the fuck about making a church? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, if you're renting land or leasing land for a farm, as long as you make a legal income, they can't tell you no.
Right. I just wanted to fuck a bunch of chicks, man. This is getting really complex. I'm not a farmer or an agriculturist. I don't know anything about like irrigation systems and shit.
Right.
But hopefully those men do. Get out there, cucks. And I would have a cuck meeting, and the cuck meeting would be like, all right, what do you cucks know how to do?
Right.
Always call them cucks. Like remind them always that they're cucks. Like always remind them.
Like every day.
Like every second. Like, what are you cucks? Like every time I refer to them, just to beat them down emotionally.
You just give them you rename them and then give them a cuck name.
Yeah. Reek. Like,
Yeah.
My name is John. No, your name is Reek. And then like, all right, what are you cucky? Oh, you were part of the 4-H club? Great. Let's plant some seeds.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. One could fantasize about being a leader. Have anybody seen the Simpsons episode about leaders, about being in a cult? Mm-hmm. Leader. I've collected all these beans that look like a leader. It's that level of shit. So, I don't know. That's where I'm going to leave my explanation of cults.
That was pretty awesome.
I tried my best.
It was very good. That was a very good journey there.
Thank you. I know I got laid a lot. I laid a lot of pipe. I made a lot of kids.
Yeah.
So
too many.
And what was the bet for? $1, right?
I think so.
I'll give you $1.
Okay.
8 years later, it's your $1.
Adjusted for inflation.
$10.
Right.
So, your porn name is Godhead. That's right. I'm always in flowing robes. Always in ethereal flowing robes that I'm completely naked underneath, and you can see right through it. As soon as the sun shines through me, you see the dick, everything. Just everything as I flow through. And it's on purpose. It's to show them, like, hey, remember, you're beneath me. You don't have robes. I make them wear burlap sacks.
Right.
And only the women that I anoint to have sex with tonight can wear robes like me. And they're like, oh my God, I can't wait to be the chosen. I want to wear the fucking flowy dresses. I haven't worn a dress in 5 years. That's how you get them.
Truth.
But not quite. Oh. What do you guys
Goodness
think?
gracious. Huh?
I was going to say to the audience what they thought about all this.
Right. Yeah, let us know.
And Jasmine, please go to @thoughtbrokers, and we'll be on that channel. We're obviously on this channel now, but we'll be on that channel next week.
Yes.
We put the deposit down on the apartment, and we're just waiting for the movers.
Absolutely.
So make sure to do that. That's really important.
Yes.
Yeah, and Jasmine, I will send you a separate one as well that I owe you for a couple weeks now. But yeah, this is where it's going to be, and we're going to talk pretty frankly. And we have an awesome theme song that we're going to play.
We do.
For you.
Yes.
For you. We made it today, and It's coming together. It's coming together. It's our colors and kind of the motif we want. We have a lot of stuff coming, and it's going to be better than anything we've ever done.
I think it is. I think it's gonna be great. I'm excited for it. Since tonight's wrapping up masturbation month and all, going forward, we kind of took on cults today a little bit, but going forward, we'll, have something, a specific topic that we talk about. If you want to, recommend one, we'd be more than happy for
So
that.
stupid.
Well,
That's the way you keep them. I should have made my cult a masturbation cult.
oh, yeah, that's it. That's how you keep them.
You have to watch me. You have to watch me masturbate your wife
Oh,
in a
jeez.
chair,
Oh,
and you can't critique. You can't say. You can't cry because God will look.
oh,
He will look
jeez.
so badly upon you. Like it's just, at this point, I'm a sadistic fuck. And I was like, what's gonna hurt him the most? This is all bullshit anyway. I have to jill off your wife in front of you. She has to.
Oh, jeez.
She has to climax. If not, that's praying. That's what praying is to me. Oh, leader. Oh, leader. My husband never touched me like this. It has to be that way. Like,
Oh, good
I'm
Lord.
sitting right here. So that's what it's like to be in my cult. I'll send you guys an email about it. I'll send you guys an email about it. My
Oh,
cult.
okay.
If you guys want to respond to that, it'd be great.
Yeah.
It's going to be more of a save a date. But well, let's wrap it up because it's 9:00, and
Yeah.
I would love to eat food, and
Sounds good.
I have a lot of work to do for our new podcast, and
Yeah, I'm excited.
so let's hit it. You're the one with the.
You want to go out with our song?
We have to. We
I
have
know.
to.
I think we do. All
There's
right.
another version of that too, by the way.
Oh, is it? Oh, I stopped it right before the end.
Yo, turn the microphone up. Yeah, yo, check this out. SamIam and A.C. in your sight. That's what I'm talking about. We on the line tonight. Yeah. It must be Friday night, huh? Check it, right? Thought brokers on the air. It gotta be Friday night. You know A.C. and SamIam. Every take come tight. They come correct with the true crime. Cut through the hype. If you ain't tapped in yet, you behind on sight. They got the news, got the facts. Every angle they glean. Thought brokers breaking down true crime. Coats in between. Story veterans. Seasoned voices sitting the scene. They've been cooking up these cases for a hot minute clean. If there was trophies for getting lit and still going live, they sweep the whole award show. Every medal, all 5. Buzz brain, sharp takes to survive. They keep it honest, keep it raw, keep the madness alive. And it's not only news, it's the jokes that they choose. Words are hard. 1-star strip clubs, they review the rules. Very passionate rundowns on them toys you can use. Amazon confessionals, pick a product and view. Alex murder, OJ headlines, Gypsy Rose in the file, twin flame scammers, Menendez on the case profile. People kidnapped, hoodwinked with a digital smile, scammed and straight up whack. It's in the docket on trial. It don't matter the fatter that the storyline stack. The better payoff in the end when they're running it back. They break it down frame by frame, every detail intact. Never slack, never clock out. They stay on the attack. Let's act. SamIam and A.C. SamIam and A.C. That perspective is key. Perfect duo to make you look and actually see all the bad in the world, all the rot underneath. From the killers to the monsters living right down the street. They ain't stuck on pretty phrases. They don't dance round facts. Ain't too many extra fillers when they talk on the acts. They just lay it how it is, how these villains react. Bang, bang, case closed, bodies vanish on track. What about coke? They got that every chapter and song. From the quiet gated suburbs to the doctrines gone wrong. When the power and obsession run insanely strong. They call it twisted out. Tell you why it's been wrong. So long. Somewhere out there is a system that keeps letting it slide. Whole towns look the other way, just protecting the pride. But the brokers pull receipts, bring the truth to the light. Name the patterns that repeat when the money's in sight. Probably best in the world at exposing the scheme. So sit down, let the feed roll. Welcome into the stream. One of the best boy-girl tag teams you ever have seen. Pulling threads on every case till the motives are clean. Words are hard. Yeah, Sam, but you still land tough. Hard as hell, but you spin them when the topics are rough. Might laugh at the stumbles when the phrasing is scuffed, but the insight stays sharp and the research enough. Yeah, A.C., yo, where you at? Light the cream. Beer, vodka, or some whiskey while they comb through the mean. Say it with me, pour it up, keep the conscience clean. Thought-brokers, name ringing every feed that you see. SamIam and A.C. bring the oddities free. Thought-brokers, where the thoughts and the brainwaves agree. Thoughts and brain matter, that's the only real currency. Thought-brokers bring the weirdest little crime to your door. From the headlines to the footnotes you ain't heard before. They entangle all the rumors, leave the truth at the core. Every Friday, different rabbit hole to fall and explore. Yeah. Thought-brokers pick a platform, they already on it.
I went so overboard on this.
I
went so overboard on this.
Drop a gem, make you ponder upon it. Put a feather in your bonnet with the way that they
Put a feather in your bonnet.
You hate one-star strip club reviews, they spit, then you ain't home, you off base. You ain't built for this wit, far from it. Wrong stomach for the jokes that they fit. They stay blunt, never filter.
That's our disclaimer. I have to go to the disclaimer too. It's funny, like, now we have a theme song first, and not the visual.
We have what?
We have the theme song first.
Yeah, I know.
Never look backwards. Hit the follow, like and share what you find. Drop a comment, hit subscribe, keep them front of your mind. Yo, SamIam A.C, let the storyline climb. Grip that mic, y'all. Thought-brokers on time. Thought-brokers on time. SamIam A.C, keep the truth in the rhyme. Friday night, tune in, let it sharpen your mind. Thought-brokers sign off. Till the next deep dive. Grind. Get right. Yo. Till the next deep dive. The husbands are fluffers for God. That's like,
Huh?
we should probably do a comment of the night.
Comment of the night.
Yeah, like a comment or either a voice message or a comment of the night, like right before
Okay.
we sign off. And I like every time we have a show, and I think, what was it? The husbands are fluffers.
Yes, that was a great one.
That was a
Yes.
great one. So we should definitely have
Yes,
that.
you're right. We should.
Write it down, and at the end of the year, we should, we should choose one.
Yep. We should.
Yeah, and it'll be our fiscal year ends in May. That's not.
Yes.
Oh man, so it's nice to see you guys. There's my thing as well. If you guys want to follow me on YouTube, I have a new YouTube. You can do that too. And somehow we have these cool crown things I've never seen before. Now we have 50 XP, so which is really great. So I'm going to follow everyone back here. Let's Talk and Jasmine and Sarah, everybody who participated. Let's Just Think and Chin Whiskers. So if I see you guys over here, I'm definitely going to give you a follow. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for joining. Thanks for participating with the messages. It really helps keep the show going. And I hope you all have a good week.
Hell yeah.
All right.